Today on the channel, Music Man versus Music Man. Let's find out if there's any difference. Welcome back, everybody, to the Key of E. I'm your host, Nader. Apologies for the delay in the video. I had just a lot to do over the week and I wasn't able to release it on time. But on this episode, we're going to be talking about Majesty versus Majesty. So two Music Man Majesty guitars. One is the 2017 model Imperial Blue Monarchy, and the other one is a 2016 model Artisan Rosso. So this here is my 2017 Imperial Blue Majesty Monarchy guitar. Now, I picked up this guitar in 2018 on sale for about $1,900, if you believe it or not. Beautiful spec, honestly. So it's very unique. It has the Majesty unique body style, and then basically both Majesties are gonna have dB boost, coil tap in the middle position, or coil split in the middle position. So when you go into the middle position, it has piezo, a dB boost, I think a 20 dB boost whenever you hit this button. So if you push this button, then you have a 20 dB boost. If you hit this button, then you literally have a coil split, but only in the middle position. It does not work in any other position, but then you have really nice tones coming out of it. And then you have this button, which also pushes, but what it does is essentially splits the signal between the piezo system, which this has, and the normal signal. So to access the piezo system, it's a three-way toggle switch up here. So you have your normal guitar mode, which is just your humbuckers. Then you have this middle position, which actually blends the humbuckers with the piezo system, and then full piezo system, right? So super versatile guitar. And for the most part, these two guitars are essentially identical. And the key word here is essentially or identical, because not everything spec-wise is the same. Now let's cover what is the same. Same bridge, same neck specs. So essentially ebony fretboard with stainless steel frets, 24 frets, neck through body construction, very satin finish on the back with the very highly flamed shield in the middle. And this is a gloss top. Okay, so and then shallow lock-in tuners, extremely nice, extremely well built. We'll take it out of the way. Both guitars are a 5 out of 5. The only downside to owning any of these guitars is just the price itself. They are very expensive. This is the Artisan Rosso model. So essentially the same guitar, just like we discussed earlier with the other guitar. There is one key difference. I'm not going to say what it is right now because we'll leave it for later. Let's just put it that way. But essentially the same thing. So your three-way switch with the coil splits in the middle, the studio whatever thing. I've never used this, by the way. The dB boost, and then with the piezo system, the floating tremolo, stainless steel frets, ebony fretboard. Essentially the same thing. There is one very big difference, and it's the pickups. So the blue one has the Sonic Ecstasy pickups on it. And this one has the Illuminator pickups on it. And to be frank with you, I personally notice a difference between the pickups. I know that there's people that say that you don't notice a pickup difference. I do notice a difference, and I actually have a tones comparison in the end. It's not one-to-one, so I try to play the same licks. I'm more of an improvising kind of dude anyway. So there's gonna be, I'm gonna try to show you different licks, and there is one guitar that I actually prefer over the other one. I challenge you before you even look at the end, and I tell you what the my favorite guitar is, to put in the comment section what do you think my favorite between the two is, between the two guitars. I'm letting you know there is a favorite. There is one that I like more than the other. And it's not because of looks. I think both of them look amazing. I love the looks on both of them. So looks is not it. They play the same. So playability, looks, quality control, all of the above, they are playing the same. There is no difference between one guitar and the other from a playing perspective, and they are set up the same. I like everything extra low. I don't care about the little bit of a buzz. That's just my style. So they play the same. But there is one guitar that is, for me, better or a favorite over the other one. Okay, let's make sure that I cover my bases. When it comes to this guitar from a review, this is the Shredder's guitar. It is a guitar for shredding, for people that want to play fast, for people that are, Music Man fans, they will love this guitar. If you're a Petrucci fan, you'll love this guitar. But it's not just that, it covers a lot. I don't think I need to review this guitar. There's a bunch of people that have reviewed it. If you have the money to pick up one of these amazing and very unique guitars, do yourself a favor and do it. There is nothing holding you back on basically a complete package. You'll get the piezo system, which is basically good for any acoustic tone simulations. You can do a hybrid setup thing with the piezo system and the humbuckers. It's a floating trem. It's 24 frets, super slim neck, very fast, extremely comfortable, nice ergonomic design, everything you would want from a guitar in this. Honestly, this could be your one and done guitar. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that you can buy this one, maybe even buy a 7-string version if you really want to go and explore that aspect. But this is a one and done guitar. Okay, so which one of the two is my favorite? I hope you guys have guessed correctly. It is not this one. It's actually the Artisan Rosso. So why is this one my favorite? It actually comes down to the pickups. I hope the tone section towards the end of the video shows you a little bit of a difference that I can personally hear. My biggest issue with the Monarchy is that the pickups are way too bright. I am a fan of a little bit of, darker tones. I want to say, especially on the neck pickup. I want my bridge pickup to be bright, don't get me wrong. But for the neck pickup itself, I really enjoy a warm tone. And this guitar gives me a little bit better when it comes to the warmer tones that I need. Sure, you can manipulate a lot of that stuff with like the tone knob and everything like that. But at the end of the day, these are two identical guitars. With one of them, to me at least, feels or sounds nicer, right? And that's the one that I'm holding in my hands, and that's the Artisan Rosso. It just sounds better. They play the same, they look the same, minor, of course, there's minor differences, but essentially the same spec guitar with a pickup difference, and I love one over the other. Actually, I was debating for a long time about trading in this blue one for something else. I'm thinking maybe a Music Man Kaizen. I've been really wanting those, like in 7 strings. So if I can get a good deal on those, plus my trade-in, I would probably do that. I don't need 2 Majesties. With that being said, this was the Kia V. I hope you really enjoyed this week's episode. I enjoyed filming it. I know it's not traditional reviews, but I wanted to do something out of the box. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and rock on.